Morning. It is Monday morning this morning, and I wanted to do this video. I had something on my mind. This is just going to be a Monday morning talk. I'm going to be just doing this every week. I'm going to be putting out a topic, just talking about something that has to do with the trucking game that'll help you, help those wanting to get into the industry, those that are just gotten into the industry. And I want to be able to spread these messages, man, because a lot of people don't know these things. So this morning, I had this thing on my mind. When I got into my truck this morning, I'm just driving. And I'm just like, there's a lot of people out there that are leading a lot of people in the wrong direction in the trucking game. People get into this because they see people with the flashy cars, they see people with the flashy houses, they see people with the flashy trucks. And I'm here to tell you this morning, in the trucking game, there is a lot that you need to know before you could exceed to that next step, that next level in life. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It's going to take a lot of miles. It's going to take a lot of days, long days on the road for you to get to that point in life where you want to get to, as far as you want to buy this nice house, nice cars, nice trucks, multiple trucks, and have drivers and all this. They see other people doing these things, and it's like, I want to be like them. I want to be like that person with that truck right there. I want a truck like that. I tell y'all, man, half of these people that got these nice trucks that I've spoken to, man, they in debt, man, a lot of money. They got these big old houses. You start making all this money in the trucking game. You get this big old house and put yourself in debt. You know what I mean? To your damn waist, And then, you got people driving around fancy cars. They try to put it out there like a persona, like, oh, look, I'm making all this money. I'm rich in the trucking game. Look at my nice cars. And it's like, one thing that y'all new people that getting into this, trying to chase the money, what I want y'all to understand is, man, it's all the front, man. I do this, and the time I've been doing this for about 7 years trucking. I say 8, but really 7, committed to trucking. It's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's not something that you just get into and you gonna get rich. If you manage your money properly, as far as not getting yourself in the hole like a lot of people do, you're like, man, why is that person got that nice ass truck, but they're over there trucking all the time? They're out there having to be out on the road all the time. They're never home. They got this big house but never can enjoy it. Well, it's because all the debt that they got themselves into. You want to be able to enjoy your life, and you want to be able to work, but like I said, enjoy your life. Don't get yourself in that predicament where you're trying to be like such and such with that nice truck, such and such with that big house, because you hear trucking, you can make a lot of money. You can, but when you get into the game, you want to make sure that when you get into it, that you have a plan in place. Are you trying to invest your money into some assets that's going to bring you and generate more revenue? Or are you going to, just try to come in here and make all this money and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to buy this big house. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to buy this. Now you find yourself in a predicament where now you got to find a company that's paying a lot more money if you're not an owner-operator. And then you find yourself taking out all these big loans on these houses, or you buy this big house, you buy this nice cars and whatever, this nice semi-truck. But then you find yourself with the way the market is, with the work being so up and down, just like the stock market. You find this work so inconsistent in the trucking game, with rates going up, rates going down. I mean, at least not on this end, but I see a lot of people, man, talking about the rates up and down. They're parking their trucks, selling their trucks. It's just, you got to be smart with your money. You know what I mean? When you get into this game, don't think, I'm going to get rich. One truck, even if you're an owner-operator, you're not going to get rich. You're going to be the brokest mother. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be broke really fast if you ain't careful with your money. You know what I'm saying? And then it's you buy this $50,000, $40,000 truck, $30,000 truck, and then you go and you basically get a loan for that truck. Now you having to pay this loan that you committed to every month, and now work is slow. People don't tell you those things. People just want to make it seem like they're living a flashy life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not doing this video I'm not hating on nobody. I'm not trying to talk mess. I'm not trying to disrespect. I want to just be Like I say, I'm always real. I'm gonna be transparent. I've owned the 2 trucks. You know what I mean? Like, I know the game. Like, I do. And if you don't play the game properly, you're gonna lose. If you don't play the game properly, you're gonna find yourself at the bottom really fast. You know? Like, I got so many homies that done sold their trucks. So many homies that are having a hard time finding the job to be able to take care of their overhead at their house, because now they already got themselves too deep that they can't afford their regular living. You know what I mean? So don't make the mistake, y'all, that are getting into the game because you see such and such have this nice truck, such and such. Like, don't get me wrong, these guys work their ass off to have these nice trucks, and they work their ass off to have these nice houses. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on buying me a house. Like, I ain't even bought a house yet because I don't want that overhead right now. When I was an owner operator, I had my truck. I didn't want the extra overhead because now it's like you have 2 trucks. You got 2 problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want that. Your AC go out your house. Now you're having to pay for an AC if you ain't got insurance on it. And then your damn truck, something go wrong with your truck. Now you got 2 things going on and you got barely any income coming in because your truck down. Like, and you ain't got money saved because you weren't able to save money because work was so slow. Like, you got to think about these things, and people don't really think about these things. They just go into the game thinking, I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna get rich. I know there's a lot of money in the trucking game. I see such and such doing it, so I can do it. But people ain't telling you everything. They not telling you everything, and that's why I made this channel. That's why I made my social media platform on TikTok. That's why I made a lot of my social media platform, is to spread the awareness, spread, you know, the love, just to spread the reality of trucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all gotten to this point, I'm actually going to be dropping a Facebook page. If you have Facebook, it's going to be called Reality Trucking. And on that group, we're going to be talking about a lot of people that have owner operators, drivers, or whatever, just your experiences, you know, rates, you know, just opportunity that is out there for one another, you know, so we can spread the love, spread the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people, man, that want to know the game, or that are in the game but really don't know how to, like, multiply, like, their self, like, diversify themselves, should I say, to be able to go somewhere else, to be able to make, you know, X amount of dollars, or to be able to go somewhere, and how you gonna save your money to be able to be successful, like, in the future in trucking. Like, I'm still learning each and every day. Like, I learn. But I see a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of people, and they're like, yeah, I know a lot of money, you make a lot of money in the trucking game, and this and that and this and that. It's like, bro, like, the trucking game is like the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes your money is not, like, you know, it's not stacking because you're losing money because you're working Monday, Tuesday, got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, no loads, or whatever the case may be, or your truck's down, and now you're working, you know, Friday, Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So you only got 4 days out of the pay period, or your truck's down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, now you're only working, and that's not always the case, no. But those are the things you got to take into consideration. Like, you know, there's been times where I had a clutch go out of my truck, right? I had my truck, my clutch went out, costing me 2 weeks down. Why? Because I was being stubborn. I didn't pull the trigger on finding, you know, getting the mechanic. My wife was like, hey, you should use that mechanic because it's a little bit cheaper. You know, because she's my financial side of things, you know, my financial advisor on certain things, you know. But, like, you have to be able to, like, I was being stubborn, right? So then I was like, well, I'm going to go somewhere else. Well, anyways, I put my truck at the shop somewhere else. They already had trucks in front of me. So then I had to wait for those 2 trucks to be done before they can get to my truck. That was 2 weeks down in the hole. Well, guess what? That truck ain't making no money. And I'm talking about if you have 1 truck. Okay, there might be people like, oh, well, what if you have 2 trucks? And what if you have 3 trucks? Well, okay, cool. Like, you got I had 1 truck. I'm talking about 1 truck. And I was losing out on money each and every day. And now I'm trying to come back. Because I fumbled the ball. Now I'm trying to come back and recover. It's like you might make that $6 grand that week, but now you're trying to catch up for the last 2 weeks that you done lost. Like, so it's an up and down game, you know. And you see a lot of people like, you know, oh, I want to get a CDL because a lot of money. Now, you structure your life properly. You do, you know, not only a budget, you know what I'm saying, at your house, you got a budget, how much you need, how much is going in. Don't try to buy flashy stuff. Don't try to buy brand new cars and big old houses, and don't try to get it yourself in debt. You know, like, being in trucking and being debt free like, try to be debt free as possible is the key, because you never know when things gonna be up. You never know when things gonna be down. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell everybody like, nah, y'all ain't gotta worry about it. The trucking game, there's money there. All you gotta do is work hard. Working hard is gonna come with it, but the consistency of the trucking game is what's not gonna come with it. There's no consistency in the trucking game, and I don't care where the hell you at. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit here and tell me, oh, bro, I've been consistent for all these years. I mean, there ain't no way, because stuff happens. I know everything that I done seen, I done been in. I know, like, unless you're a company driver and they got multiple trucks, and your one truck breaks down, you jump into that truck, and then you jump into that truck because of this, but all that too costing you money, right? Your truck went down, now you gotta go to the shop, go trade out a truck, but you was in the middle of a load. So, like, I mean, let's be realistic, right? Let's be real. But it's just, man, I do these videos to just put that awareness out there. I want everybody to be aware. I want everybody to be alert. You know, whether you think, oh, this dude's just rattling off with his mouth, or this dude's just being negative, like, I want to be real and I want to be transparent. Like, in every single video that I do, that's me, and I'm gonna say that to the death of me, because people need to understand that it's not easy, y'all. It's not easy. Am I complaining? Like, I'm not. Like, trucking has done really, really well for me and my family. It has gotten me very far in life. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But I've got myself into a lot of shit too, like debt. I've got myself into a lot of debt where, like, it's going good. I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a good check. I'm gonna make a good check. Like, I'm good. I can go buy this brand new washer and dryer set. I can go buy this brand new car. I can go buy this whatever, finance this, and just pay it later. Like, you know what I mean? I'm straight. I can go use this credit card right now. I'm straight. I'll pay it back. Next week I get on the road. Now I got problems with the truck. I ain't generating no money. Or the work just slowed down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing or another. You know what I mean? Is what I'm trying to say. So, just when you get into the trucking game, you know, and you want to elevate, just don't have high expectations. Just have the mentality of, you know, you're going to grind. You know, just have the mentality of, let me structure my life and my stuff properly. You know, let me have a savings account, a safety net, because I might need that, and I'm going to need that, because when things do hit the fan, I want to make sure that I have that safety net. It's called a rainy day fund. If y'all ain't watched Dave Ramsey, go check out Dave Ramsey. I mean, he talks about the rainy day fund and savings and all that stuff and paying off debt. I mean, I've watched some of his stuff. Some of his stuff I believe, some of his stuff I don't believe, but that's for y'all to discern and decide. But, like, you want to save up that safety net. You want to have that, because the fact that it's important out here in the trucking game. This is not promised. This is not like any career that you're going to go to a job, clock in a 9 to 5, and you're going to be like, you know, oh, let me just make my money. Like, no, like, even if you have a 9 to 5 trucking gig and you're home local, like, there's going to be days that you might not have that load tomorrow. You might have those loads for a certain amount, and then somebody else comes in with a lower rate, and now you go to work and they're like, we don't have those loads no more, but we'll find something for you. Just work in the yard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so having a rainy day fund is like, you know, it's not like you go to a company, your job, and you're clocking in every day, and you're putting in 10 hours a day. You're putting in 10 hours a day. Like, it's not like that. Like, you're gonna have that, but it's gonna be very inconsistent. That's just the reality. That's reality of it. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, you can talk to probably anybody, and like, hey, how long you been at your company? They probably haven't been there they haven't been there years and years and years. They probably been there 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, because everybody moves around and to find the best opportunities all the time, because the opportunity that they thought was good fell through. You know, I've had it happen to me plenty of times. So I hope that this video is just helpful information for those of y'all that needed it. If you got to this point, subscribe, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure that y'all hit that that notification bell, because I'm gonna be doing motivational Mondays. I'm gonna be doing basically just Mondays, putting out some game, you know, because y'all need to know. Y'all need to know there's a lot of things people ain't telling y'all. Y'all got people out there flashing all this money. Oh, look at me. And half of that money that people be flashing is dirty money, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because I know, done it. Like, so, like I said, ain't no hate in here. It's all about just helping people to understand the game. I don't know everything. I'm not a trucking expert. I just been in trucking. And so what I know, I want to be able to explain and give to y'all that don't know. that are looking for these, that are looking for this, like, man, why am I not doing good? Why did I get a CDL? Now I'm spent all this money getting a CDL and I ain't making all the money they told me I was gonna make. Well, that's the reason why, like what I just explained with debt and just, high expectations, I explained it, y'all. And so I hope it helps y'all. If you're out there trucking already and you're just watching this, to get through your day, much love. Y'all be safe out there. If you ain't trucking and you're looking to get in trucking, so you're watching this to see what it's about, much love to y'all too, man, and good luck on your journey. And let's all get it, man. We all trying to feed our family. It's important that we do what we got to do to feed our family, take care of ourselves, and stuff like that. But until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.